What's up, guys? This is a little introduction to target practice. It's a very simple map. There's banshees, there's targets. I'm sure a million people could make a million maps a lot better than this, but it serves a really good purpose of teaching you how to hit targets at range. If you can hit them at all sorts of ranges, you'll be able to hit Spartans at all sorts of ranges. So, that's basically it. I thought there was 4 targets, there's only 3. Anyone wants to take this and make it any better, feel free. The whole goal of this map was to land a move that I call the behind the back shot. Where you're over a target, you flip, shoot down at it, and destroy it. That's why there's all the explosives, because you can't see behind you and tell you if you actually hit the target or not. You hear it go off. So that was the whole point. I made this map in Halo 4 originally, remade it in Halo 5. But in the beginning of Halo 5, I made this map and I found that if I came in here every once in a while, I could practice the long bomb. Oh, that hit. Just didn't blow up. So, to get into this shot a little bit, first of all, come over here. I'm going to show a non-flipping back shot, just a regular shot. Okay, so I hit that target, but you saw how long it took? That shot took forever to travel there. Okay, I moved. That shot's a lot faster. And this is some pretty good range. So in a BTB map, you know, that shot fell short. I don't know how big these tiles are, but, you know, picture on Viking from taking shots right over the top of hill to, say, a sniper on the edge of their base. That's about the range that shot is. Again, slow shot. You also saw if that shot fell. So I aimed right at the target, but the shot fell. You have to aim a little bit above the target for it to fall and hit it. Saw that. When you do these speed boost shots, the backflip shots, that thing goes pretty straight. You see, I mean, I don't hit it every time, but I don't usually miss twice in a row. You can kind of compensate and say, alright, I missed that short, I'm gonna put it a little bit higher this time on the reticle before I release, and go. So again, we'll do one more slow shot, followed by a speed shot. The speed shot basically got there before the slow shot, so that's what we need to learn. That's what I want to teach. I know a lot of people have asked, and it's a little bit tricky. So, the combination is going to be boosting, so I'm boosting, flipping, and then shooting. So, you actually initiate the flip, and then you fire afterwards. Now, depending on the distance of your shot, you know, so if I'm right here, I'm gonna flip and shoot almost immediately after I do the flip. Also depends like where I'm pointing the reticle. So if I point the reticle a little high, so the shot trailed a little high, but if I fire faster, it'll come out a little bit low. That was obviously really late. It's one of those things that it's easier said than explained to me. Again, I've been doing this same shot since Halo Reach. Timing and the mechanics of each shot is a little bit different with each Halo. Halo Reach, Halo 4, Halo 5. But once you get the feel for it, it's muscle memory, and you can hit these shots at an angle. As you're flipping, you look this way, look back. That time I knew I let that one go a little high. So let's look at it again. So it's speed boost, flip shot. Now that one was a little low, so I must have shot too early. If I shot a little bit later, I would have carried that shot a lot higher in the flip. See, that shot was way too late, going way up. There is a point in the flip where you'll be locked out of firing controls, and it's somewhere in between what I just showed you. But you have to kind of find the sweet spot and the timing to nail those long-range shots. I don't know if I can hit one from way back here. You would see the target. That was close. But with enough practice, you know, I'd be able to hit it. Obviously in a game, big team game, like you're not going to find a target that sits still from that far away. Here I should get him. Yeah. So let's see. I think there was another thing I wanted to show you. Besides the backflip shot. Oh yeah, I still got it. What was it? I know there's one more thing. Oh yeah, the reticle. You can kind of see the difference here. You see my reticle moves before the Banshee moves, and then the Banshee follows the reticle. You can use that same mechanism. So when I was doing these shots, right, I was shooting a straight shot. Targets move in the game, obviously, especially if they think you're shooting at them. So Spartans will wait. They'll know that you're about to backflip and shoot at them, and they'll thrust out of the way. But usually you can see them thrusting. They might be anxious. They know your shots come out. Speed of light. You're basically using a Banshee bomb as a sniper, so they'll thrust early, and they'll thrust before you fire, but not before you flip. So, you know, I'm almost always moving around at boost speed, and as I flip, I'm thinking about it too much. You can change the trajectory of your bomb to hit the target by minor adjustments, left or right, up or down. So a lot of times if there's somebody who's directly under me as I fire and they're running towards me, so they'll get under my shot, I'll actually aim down while I'm doing that backflip. So I've already initiated the backflip, but I'm still changing my reticle's direction slightly. I mean, it's slight, but you can kind of follow the target, so as they thrust out of the way, you can still fire. And the thing is, once you start the flip, that's what it is. Once you start the flip, your reticle is locked straight. So no matter what change I make to the trajectory, I'm moving left, okay. The reticle was invisibly moving to the left while I do this flip. So what I'm going to do is the second I flip, watch that reticle, it's going to stay straight. The second I flip, I'm going to hold to the left. So I'm going to come out of the flip looking left. Reticle doesn't move until well into the flip. But the thing is, I can still turn and fire, like I said. So I can start the flip, turn, and fire a little bit left. Now, obviously I put way too much delay on that. Let me try and show you what I mean here. So I'm going to line up a shot over here. I'm going to come and keep this target to my left. I'm going to boost into it. That was slight, so it went to the left just a little bit, and it came out on a direction that was different than what my reticle showed. There's a little slight there too. Let's see if I can do it a little bit more. This isn't for a long-range shot. This is more for a close quarters, I guess. Again, that was way too late. I'm exaggerating it just to try and show this kind of there. So we saw that shot came out a little left. These are just like the minor changes you can make, minor tweaks you can make to your shot, again, that will allow you to hit that guy who thrusts to the left. Alright, you saw that. It came out way to the left, and my reticle was still looking straight. So when a guy tries to get away from you, you can still, even though you're doing a flip, you're not locked into shooting dead straight. You know, you can shade to the left or right, up or down. So again, it happens here. It's like, oh, the guy's under me. Try it again on a downward shot. But you can basically trace the guy if he's thrusting backwards away from you. You can move your reticle up a little bit. You can move it down a little bit. Let's see if it works the same way. So I'm gonna go in a straight line, go on this diagonal. Yeah, so I was pointed straight up in the sky. The second and you can see the camera start to move, but the reticle really, it takes a long time for the reticle to show up. I'm saying, like, the second I hit that flip button, I'm already looking up, and then it chases up and catches the reticle. So it's kind of like an invisible reticle movement for that first, I don't know, first second of the flip. It's hard to explain. It's probably even harder to understand. But these are the kind of things that, if you're in a game, you can make all the difference. You know, you're going to hit that target or you're going to miss. You know, so if you feel like you've mastered the, you know, I can boost, I can flip, I can shoot far, you know, I can be accurate, try and hit that circle right there. That's pretty close. Then the next thing is your left to right reticle and your up and down reticle. So that's a speed boost shot. Hopefully that's helpful. I know a lot of people have been asking about it. I'll post this up to Slack for everyone to view. And I'll put links to this file, the game type, and map variant in the link on YouTube. So good luck, enjoy. Maybe I'll do some other tips. People think of them. All right, have a good one.